When I was growing up, I went to all his races that I could go to, and I watched everything he did, every turn he made, every comment about the car he made.
Dale Earnhardt had a son, Kerry, with his first wife, a daughter, Kelly, and Dale Jr. with his second wife, and a daughter, Taylor, with Teresa, his widow.
I can remember back around 1980, 81, Dale took me to this house he had just bought on Lake Norman, just outside of Charlotte, and there wasn't a stick of furniture in the living room. Most of the house was bare, but he took me into these two rooms. Doors were closed. He opened them, we walked in, and they were immaculate. One was a bedroom for Kelly, and one was a bedroom for Dale Jr. And, you know, you could tell how much he loved his kids.
When Junior was an adolescent, Earnhardt sent him and Kelly to Oak Ridge Military Academy.
We came up on a Friday. All the little cadets were out there. They were forming Friday afternoon formation, and then most of them were going home for the weekend. That little corps of cadets breaks formation, and here comes Dale Jr. running as fast as he can across the parade ground, and that kid grabbed him around the thighs and squeezed him and I can see that kid's eyes closed and a huge smile on his face, squeezed him just as tight as he could squeeze him. And Dale stands there with his hands hanging beside his sides with sort of a look on his face like, I want to return this affection, but I don't know how.
As they got older, he spent more time with them, and particularly as he began to seed their racing career. But the way he did it was interesting because he made it work. I mean, they worked on those cars.
And when I would get out on the track, I would get in a situation, and it answered a lot of questions I had about why he did this or why he did that, or what was he talking about when he was talking about this and that and the other.
It's serious, nerve-wracking sometimes. You want everything to work so well for him, and you want him to do the right things. But also, I do understand he has to make mistakes. He's going to learn. He's got to learn. He's going to have to do it his way and his time. Jeff Gordon did. I did. Darrell Walker. Every driver out there, paid the dues, and he's going to have to pay his. And hopefully, he can get it right pretty quick and go out and win races.
He'd tell me how proud he was of Dale, Dale Jr., but he would certainly never tell him that. He would say, you did a nice job, and you're coming along like you should, or something like that. But as far as going, you're the greatest and the best coming along, he'd never do that.
He said, I've been listening to this song, I'm Gonna Be Somebody, that you wrote and that you did on one of your albums. And he said, I'm playing that for Dale Jr. And he said, there's so many great lessons in that song. I got this son of mine who's a young kid who's trying to, come on into the racing world. And he said, I'm trying to tell him, if you want to be somebody, you got to follow a certain path. Even though he was a country music fan, he was more than just a fan. He loved lyrics that spoke to him personally, that somehow he could use either as antidotes for his own life or for the lives of his family.
I was fortunate enough when Dale won his first Cup race ever. It was here at Texas in 2000. Dale Jr. pulled into victory lane, and I took the window net down, and I was kind of on my knees beside the car talking to Dale Jr., telling him, okay, look, come out of the car, face the TV cameras over here, wave to the crowd. And about that time, all of a sudden, I'm pinned up against the side of the car, just getting crushed, and it was Big Dale. And he was leaning in the car talking to Dale Jr. And the things he told Dale were, son, enjoy this, soak it up, love it, realize they're tough to come by, and just enjoy every minute of it. And then he told him how much he loved him.
I was doing the TV for that race, and when he walked in the winner's circle, that wasn't the intimidator. That was father that was proud of his son.
If you use the Dale Earnhardt Sr. yardstick to measure Dale Jr., you're being terribly, terribly unfair to Dale Jr.
I never expect to accomplish what he accomplished. I mean, 7 championships, that's crazy to even think in this world with the competition the way it is that I'd ever achieve that and be able to say I was greater than him. And I never wanted anybody to even compare me to him in that way. It didn't matter to me. I knew who he was, and I knew who I am.
Call him Earnhardt. That's what he wants to be. That's all he wants to be. He wants to be his own man. Yeah, he knows that past is there. But he's saying to the world, I'm me. I can't be him.
Didn't have a fear of speed.